Hey, I'm Candace Scalise with CBS 21 Next, and today we are talking about a massive fire at a sawmill. This is not the first time it's happened. It's been a few years since this sawmill caught on fire, but it has erupted in flames. And for the latest on that and where things stand right now, we turn to Maxine Rose. This is some video from last night into this morning. This is just crazy video to see of all of the flames, and it just looks so scary to even get close to. So what do you know so far about this fire, and is it still burning?
So from what we can see right now, the fire is not still burning. We saw some smoldering, I guess you could say, still some smoke kind of rising up into the air earlier. Right now, it's clear, but the presence of smoke, the smell of smoke is
Yeah.
is very strong still. So I'll give you a look. We're standing off of Klinger Lane here in South Anvil Township. This is
Okay.
as close as we're able to get. I don't know if you're able to see much even from here. It's kind of what we're seeing, just kind of a glimpse of the smoke over there by Weaber Lumber or in their property at Weaber Lumber. But this is it. This is all we can get close to at this point because they're obviously still dealing with everything over there.
Okay. So do we know anything about what started this fire? What are neighbors around there saying?
We don't know what caused this fire. The fire officials, fire marshals with Pennsylvania State Police is working on finding out the cause, but again, it's not clear at this time really. How exactly it started. Even I know sometimes they'll say, well, it started in this part of the building, but we don't know how exactly. There's been no clue.
Okay.
Neighbors here just tell me, all of a sudden the flames went up. They didn't notice anything before, if you will.
And it started around 10 o'clock last night. More than 1 million gallons of water used to battle these flames.
Yeah.
Has the company said anything about what was lost?
Yes. So they said obviously inventory is lost to lumber manufacturer there. So you can imagine, how quickly this all caught fire there. But they also, I believe, had said that there was I think like a site, like a distribution site that had, I believe, been lost. I'd have to double check the statement. Are you able to see the statement from what they said, Candace?
I can pull it up. Yeah, I can pull it up for you.
Okay, thank you. I apologize. We have bad connection out here.
That's okay. Yeah, because I know that I know they sent a statement a little bit later. We do know a little bit about, I know bankruptcy has been mentioned. What can you tell us about that?
I mean, all that we know is that, bankruptcy has been filed for this company here. We've heard some things, from neighbors who've been here a long time, but of course we haven't received a statement from the company that would really speak to the bankruptcy.
There's no official information.
You're right. Other than what they said today in that statement that you're pulling up, that they're just planning to get back to business is what it sounds like.
So this statement says a spokesperson for the lumber manufacturer told CBS 21 the company lost 2 machining centers and an unknown amount of inventory, saying, quote, "We are incredibly grateful to all the firefighters and departments who responded to last night's fire at what was slated to be our new distribution center." So you were right on that. We're incredibly relieved that nobody was hurt and grateful for everybody's tremendous work on our behalf. This is difficult news on the heels of last month's decision to restructure. So we know they are referencing the restructuring. We are tough, stronger than before. So we're still waiting for them to come out and make that official, but they use the word restructuring for that. So we have this building. Sorry, what did you want to add something?
No, I was just going to say, it was definitely an interesting response because I had reached out and said specifically, for them to comment on the bankruptcy. But yes, the restructuring is the word that they use there, which is certainly interesting. And the fact, too, that despite this fire happening now, they also said people are back to work. Things are still, happening right now. So that's also really fascinating.
Do we know if anyone was hurt in this fire? Any firefighters or anything?
At this point, we have not heard of any reported injuries, luckily.
Okay.
So that's some good news there. But obviously, you know, a lot of people in this neighborhood were concerned and nearby, and actually, you know, got pretty close, to be honest. I mean, from the videos that they sent me and from what they were telling me, I mean, they were going right down the street there and going pretty close to where, you know, the wind was almost taking the fire. So it could have been bad, but, you know, everybody got home safely, you know, stepped away. The people who were here and managing everything, fire, police, and everything, made sure everybody kind of got back safely, and all was good after that.
Yeah, it's just crazy video. I mean, we're watching it over and over again. So there's lumber in this sawmill, which of course made it, in a sense, explode. It made the fire just unmanageable for a while. It's now contained. Are people there shocked by this? I mean, what's their response to seeing it? You said they got pretty close.
I mean, of course they were shocked. I mean, people woke up to the sound of sirens and the thick smoke, and the sky just completely, you know, orange. It just, you know, it's shocking for anybody to see something like that.
Yeah.
A lot of those neighbors kind of came together. They're all, you know, checking in on each other, making sure everything's okay. But definitely traumatized was a word that I heard today. But also at the same time, Candace, you know, I think as you had mentioned earlier, this is not the first time that this has happened. You know, there have been several fires here, according to the neighbors. There's one neighbor here that's been here for 20 years, and, you know, have seen it over and over and over again. However, at the same time, she did say this is the worst she has seen it. So,
yeah, it's just incredible to see. I'm glad that no one was hurt, though. And of course, it sounds like things are still running, but
yeah,
definitely going to need some repair and stuff like that. So we're basically still waiting on information from PSP, from the fire marshal, about how it started,
where it started, how it started. Yeah.
And that's where we go from here. Anything that you want to add as you've been on scene today?
No, I don't think there's really much else right now. You know, obviously, just the neighbors, as I said, are shaken up, understandably. And
you just don't expect something like that to happen near your house. Like we can watch it on screen, but like having it outside your door, it's a whole different experience.
Totally. Oh my gosh. And the wind last night, I'm sure Tom Russell will talk more about that tonight, but that was also, as I said before, again, a concern. You can just imagine, I'll show you this one more time here, but you can see the houses are just so close. And if you go straight down that road there, there are even more houses right across the way, and we can't necessarily get there because this is just a busy road here. But you know, you could imagine with that wind coming there, almost thinking you'd have to evacuate. So, that's where I'll leave it, and we'll have more for you tonight at 5:30 and 6 o'clock. Showing people's reactions, what they saw, really taking you through their eyes, showing those videos and whatnot. And as soon as we get the most updated information, we'll of course put that on.
Thank you. Yeah. And real quick, my last question: are there still crews on the scene? Are like firefighters still there monitoring it, or?
It's so hard to tell, Candace. I'm not even gonna lie, because this is as close as we're able to get.
Okay.
This is kind of like it's a hill, so we're at the top here, and then the fire is really kind of like below.
Got it.
Lower level. So, you know, we can see the smoke kind of from here, but we can't even really see the building or anyone on the ground over there.
So is it private property? Is that why it's only as?
Yes. Yeah. And they have, you know, acres upon acres of private property here. So that was a difficult today with trying to get close and get some more answers. But, you know, neighbors have been really lovely and have opened up their arms to all of us media who are here trying to get some more answers. So
yeah, that's tough. You got to respect private property though. Okay, thank you so much. We'll see you in about an hour on CBS 21 News. And for all of you who want to follow this story, or if you have any information about it that will help out Maxine and just help us tell the story even better, you can follow us on YouTube and our CBS21.com page. You can also message Maxine too. She's on Instagram and Facebook if you want to reach out to her as one of our reporters. Thank you so much. Nice job. Glad everyone is safe. be very interesting to see what happens with this building as it continues to smolder and as we find out more information about how it started. So that does it for us right here on CBS 21's 21 Next. I'm Candace Scalise. Hope you have a great day.